The Fifth Element. Oh man, I can't believe I get to do the Fifth Element. Well, thanks random system. Right. Oh, come on. There's got to be a fan site, some information site, a story, a book, something. No questions. No questions. No, nothing. Awesome. Right, well, at least I got my own questions. Come on! Ooh! Information about the Fifth Element. Okay, I'll click link. Favourite quotes from the cast and crew. Come on! There's got to be some kind of substance in this. I've been at this for 3 hours. No scientific information. Oh, awesome. Oh well. That's me for the next week and a whatever. Hey, welcome to GPJ, and just to answer a fan question, I have fans. This is my dressing gown, and it is really early in the morning / late at night, and I don't sleep. So that's why I'm wearing a dressing gown. Anyway, today I will be doing the question segment for the Fifth Element. Now, I was really excited to do the research on this when it came up and everything, but I just want to point out that the Fifth Element is a Bruce Willis. It is Bruce Willis, yeah. Bruce Willis film. Yes, Bruce Willis. I have somebody else's picture coming up when I say Bruce Willis, but when I see Bruce Willis, I keep seeing Stallone in my head. Whatever. Anyway, the questions I will be doing shortly. Right, The Fifth Element is really good film. One of my favourites, in fact. And I was so psyched to watch it again, because I intentionally watch all of my movies like once a year or so. You know, I put them on a big cycle, and I don't get to see them like as much as I want to all the time, like I used to when my film collection and series collection was really tiny. So yeah, I was kind of psyched, and then I started watching it, and it's slow. It's slow. It starts off slow, and then you get like big action scene, and then slow, and then tiny action scene, and then slow, and then it goes on this pattern for a long time. Fortunately, though, you get lots and lots of great acting in the slow scenes, in the talking scenes, in the dialogue and the exposition, and it's all done very uniquely, and you get to enjoy the scenery and the future Earth, like whizzy cars and stuff, and that's always the fun part about science fiction, is all of the fiction, but not much of the science. But yeah, it's one of those movies, and I realised that one of the things that pisses me off about modern movies is that they don't explain anything, and I think that this movie may have started that trend, but I'm not entirely sure, because I couldn't find a lick of scientific research anywhere. So all of this stuff was done by me, and it will still be done by me. Forever, it seems. Anyway, the questions. I'm going to go on to ask the questions that were asked me. Most of these were found from either fan sites or my own questions, and one or two that were asked personally by me. Shit. Sorry about that. Random storm activity just ripped the door almost off the escape pod. So, yes, the questions. Okay. Number 1, is the statue alive? Number 2, why did the temple lock down? Number 3, is she the statue? Number 4, is that blood? Number 5, where do the lights come from? Number 6, why didn't they move the president? Number 7, what year is it and how big is our territory? 2 questions in one, I hate that. And number 8, where is planet Floston? So yeah, okay, now I'm going to break down the questions. Number 1, is the statue alive? It refers to the first time we see the fifth element. There seems to be like there's a big temple, and in the middle of the temple or big room or whatever that is, there seems to be 4 stones, and then one big statue in the middle, kind of indicating the fifth element. And yeah, so that's number 2. Why did the temple lock down? Again, in the same scene, at the end of the scene, the temple just closes and there's no real triggering mechanism for it. So that was one of mine. Number 3, is she the statue? She refers to, of course, Lilu, the fifth element lady, the perfect being. And it refers to the first question again. Is she the statue from the beginning? Is she just taking from information from the statue? Number 4, is that blood? Whenever somebody is talking to Mr. Shadow, okay, one person talks to Mr. Shadow, basically they seem to have a random, droopy bit of liquid. There's the door again. That seemed to have broken the door some more, which means I've got to do more repairs. Listen. Okay, the droopy bit of blood that comes down from people's heads whenever they're talking. Okay, one person is talking to Mr. Shadow. So there's that one. Number 5, where do the lights come from? Lights refers to the random space boys that seem to... I'm just going to explain this again. There's a scene where the plane, it's a spaceship, that Lilo and Dallas are on, and it's a spaceship that leaves Earth's atmosphere, flies off, and then FTLs out to Floston Paradise. And when it exits FTL, there's this huge thing where it looks like a big explosion, and then a trail of lights just comes from the ship, just for no reason, it seems. And I think it's just random effects, but I'm going to get into that when I answer that question. But yeah, there's that one. Number 6, why didn't they move the president? This refers to the end of the movie where the planet's in super danger, and everybody's just cringing because any minute now... Oh my god, I can see! Any minute now the planet is going to be struck by this huge object, and Earth is going to be destroyed and everything. Everybody's kind of just you know, just before it happens and everything. This is the moment that I realised that the president of Earth is on frickin' Earth. They seem to have space technology. Why didn't they just, you know, why is he still there? It's one of my questions, because what the fuck, you know? You'd think they'd evacuate somebody, but no. Anyway, so there's that. Number 7. This is a fan question, fan of this show question. Thank you so much. What year is it, and how big is our territory? The year is stated in the film, but I'm okay with that. And our territory, it refers to, I think, our, you know, human influence on, like, the rest of the universe. You know, how big is the United Earth's territory? How far do we extend into the galaxy and stuff? And yeah, looking forward to answering that one. In fact, that's one I was doing the main research on. But yeah, and number 8, where is planet Floston? Floston is the planet that most of the cruise liner ship, well, the space cruise liner. Yeah, it's the planet where that thing goes around, is generally flying and all of that. I know it's impossible, but I do feel in a little danger here at the moment. Freaking storm. I respect nature, but damn, it's scary sometimes. So yeah, that's number 8. Where is planet Floston? So that's just a random internet question. So I'm looking forward to answering that. So there's the questions. In doing the research for this, the questions and the general pre-research because I had to do pre-research before I have to do main research. So if you can't hear me, god damn it, thank you still. That this is all based on a French story. It's a French science fiction movie, and it's not really a big story, and it's all mostly written for this movie. So there wasn't anything I could actually research on this to help me get more information besides watching the movie, and I'm going to have to watch it over and over again to get this right. Also, there is no there is a novelization, but they don't go into detail any of the science fiction stuff. So this will be very squiffy, but I'm going to base most of this on real life stuff like I always do. So yeah, keep that in mind. So yes, tomorrow I'll be answering question 1. Is the statue alive? And kicking off the 5th element gel pack juice series. So, right, watch it already. I mean, it's this whole big thing.